Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Rimworld. It's been a minute. It's been a year. But we are ready to get back into the swing of things, so I'm not going to address it too much, but just, I know there was a bit of a gap. But we are back in business, and, most crucially, I've not forgotten the stuff that we were meaning to do. The main thing that we were needing to do is deal with... Okay, not... Right. Okay, there's a couple of things. So first thing is there's this psychic droner that I know I have got to get rid of. And it's gonna be trouble. And my intent was certainly to get, like, right to that now that everybody's kind of up and healthy, but there is one thing. Which is that the movement difficulty right now is considerably greater because it's winter. And so our travel time at the moment is almost 2 entire days, which I know could go down in, reasonable weather to where I can sort of get there and back maybe in a day and a half, which I want to do. I don't want to kind of send them out there and have them traipsing around in the winter when I know there's stuff that I would probably struggle with, like food, and if they pick up any injuries when they're fighting whatever resultant mech cluster is out there and trying to snack on my buns. Don't want my buns snacked on me. Not what I'm about. Although I'm glad we did finally get rid of the idiots. Very pleased with that. And at the same... right, look. Because there's our other problem. What do we do with this idiot? Let's revisit this real quick. You can grow real good, and you can talk kind of okay. And that's about it. Oh, one quick thing to address. Since I was last playing this save, there's been an update that would require... It changed how mortars work, so they would require reinforced barrels to rearm. I have enabled classic mortars for this save file, but it's still showing me the, needs to rearm prompt, which I'm guessing whenever... I'm guessing probably whenever I go to actually use them, that might clear. But they shouldn't require being rearmed like that. That's inaccurate. Right, wood. We also need this wood hold. God, we've got so much trash weaponry laying around. And all these corpses that someone definitely named Fernandez should probably come and burn. Honestly, dude, I think we're good on plasteel right now. But I would love it if you would do your sacred duty. Be an enormous bro. And come and just set ever so slightly fire to ever such a large pile of bodies. Okay, not the throw I was going for, but I'll take it. And then maybe one can go over here. Sweet, dead on. That should burn up, and I guess just that one in the back. Alright, and let's throw one over there. Okie dokie. Thank you for your service as always, sir. Right, we've also got all of this stuff to haul, the Royal Tribute Collectoire. You want? Well, I know what you want. What you want is gold and slaves, and I have neither of those for you. Well, okay, look, I've got some gold. But honestly, the rate of the gain in honor per gold is not really worth it. Although Jet is heading towards Countess. Which would be pretty cool, because I think at that point we might be able to start the Stellark ending, if that was something we wanted to do. Mick's grabbed a beer. Jackson's grabbed some more beers. We got beers. Kids, the good news is we've got beers. Bad news is don't have a lot of meat. What's on map? I had that open already. I'm a fool. The donks we will not touch, for donks are holy in our non-existent Ideologian. So I actually have the Ideologian DLC, but I'm going to finish this colony out the way I started it. If I do another playthrough... Oh, yeah, okay. I didn't give you a bedroom. That's because I don't in any way care about you. Oh, listen to the crackling sound of that fire. And the thanks, OST, for, yeah. Wow. There's some more jade, because we are always collecting jade. Apparently, oh boy, we have got drugs for days. And this unstable power cell, which kind of makes me wonder why I have this power cable running to the drill. I am actually going to uninstall that drill. I'm going to bring that one back. So what else we got? We got steel, we got steel, we got steel. We got more plasteel right there. Plasteel, plasteel, gold, steel, steel. Okay. I mean, we've got more plasteel than we can actually store. But I need to address this weapon storage situation because this is, like, legit absurd at this point. It's all these like poor quality weapons. I wonder, is there anything that I like that's poor quality? No, we got like good quality stuff, I wonder, since melee weapon storage seems to be what I'm having the hardest time with, if it might not be a pretty decent idea to, I mean, alright, well, I know it's a pretty decent idea to chop more wood, because wood, running out of wood. Any over here? I can get, yeah, a couple up here. Alright, let's get those. And then I'm going to have a steel yard? I have a steel yard. How much steel have I got? 1588 steel. Cool. We're researching neuroscience because we've, like, sort of kind of run out of anything else I really need. Not to say that there's not some stuff I could look at. But we can finish neuroscience first. I'm cool with that. Speed through the night here. So, I'm thinking, what if I build... So I got this idea I could build a bunch of shelves. Or I could just make, like, a dumping stockpile zone, like, here someplace. Because I need to clear main storage. Alright. Okay, and also alright. I've got a plan. What we're going to do is we're going to make a dumping stockpile zone. And we're going to throw that, yeah, right over here. Cool. Sweet. And then we're going to take all weapons that are of awful or poor quality and put them there instead of here where they can store anything of any quality. Right? So they should start taking the poor and awful quality weapons out of there. And what's this set to? That's set to preferred. If they start putting weird stuff in there, I'll up the prio of that a little bit. But for now, that actually should be fine. So that should just be somewhere where they'll take the garbage and just toss it over there. Which, whenever anybody gets to hauling, like, don't feel like you can't. What do I have here? This was for chunks. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. But we've got stone blocks for like legit days. Yeah. So they're starting to haul stuff over here, and as they take it over here, like this is just going to sit outside, deteriorate, and I guess eventually just die of the elements. That's Tomboy, isn't it? Tomboy, you're just wearing a crappy toque. You know what? Yeah, sure. Go cut down some trees. Oh, this game's got frames in it. You can see each and every one. All right, we're getting some meat. We're getting some meat going. But that does take into account all of the... We had a couple of bucks and a couple of does. So that's all the deer. So you got some deer venison. Which, like, oh boy, that could be worse. I'm okay with deer venison. Oh, I should have wondered if I could maybe sell Tomboy to the Imperial. Too late now, they're gone. But I think because she's not a prisoner, I would have to, like, capture her to somewhere first. Yeah, so now they're just throwing poor and awful quality weaponry out. Which has allowed us to bring the plasteel in. However, new lovers, who we got? Tomboy and Sillard? Just. For God's sakes, man. 'Cause now if I banish or intentionally or unintentionally or definitely intentionally murder her, then that's gonna be a whole thing where Zillard's gonna freak out and already don't kind of like him well enough. Tomboy, you politicked your way into this fucking colony. Oh, I am so... Alright. Fine. You get a bed. You garbage. Right, we're gonna uninstall that. We're gonna... put the heater in... Let's see now. We'll put the heater in mix room. Uninstall his bed. Take this. Put it down. Well, you know what? That's fine where it is. It can all go away, and then we will build a new double bed, which I'm gonna build out of. What have we got the most blocks of? Granite. All right. So you're gonna get a granite double bed. I'll give you a slightly nicer bed to make up for the fact that you don't have a end table. Thank you. There we go. Tomboy, stop it. Just, would you kindly just stop it? This Eltex robe, this excellent quality Eltex robe. I'm trying to figure out who I get. You've got nay nose. All right. Okay. Sure. So, Zillard could wear that robe. But he also makes me mad. But he is the one person. So, I would have Jet wear it, but I need her wearing her cape. I would have Jackson. Ah. Senor Jackson. You are to be the one who will wear the robe. Yeah, you leave the taters alone, bro. Go get you a robe. There you go. Now your boy's looking fancy. Cool, man. So he will get what's that, like a bonus to his like neural heat recovery. Yeah, psychic sensitivity plus 23, so his stuff is better. And his neural heat recovery rate is better, so alright, sweet. Cool. Cool and sweet. Sick and good. And all those fine things, baby. Alright. Alright, Jet's in bed. So I didn't notice this earlier, but when you install the bionic eye, she gets the little blue eye. Speaking of which, that does remind me, we've got somebody else who needs an eye. One lion. Lion needs an eye. However, this was probably an update in the time since I last played as well, but Bionics, bionic eyes now require Devil Strand. So, I guess what I could do, if it was going to be cool, would be... Oh, Animatry linking's ready. Savage. Thanks, Fernandez, you delightful night owl. You're just out in the cold. Like, it's 15 degrees out there, dude. And yeah, it's 15 degrees, snowing hard. And he is just out there with that Animatry, man. He loves that. Whatever. So we can get another level on Sillard. I think Fernandez is... Well, Fernandez is Silent level 4. But he already has Skip, Chaos Skip, and Stun. So yeah, Zillard would be my next call there. So whenever Zillard wakes up in the morning, we'll send him out to go... Oh, no, wait. That's right. He's a royal type. Isn't he? How did I get him? I have forgotten. Yeah, so he can't do that. So I'm guessing that must have been because he has some level of honor. But that doesn't actually appear to be the case either. No honor, no, I must have had like a silent neuroformer? Whatever, man. Alright, in which case I think Fernandez is the next one, unless... Yes, Lotta's Artistic. Fernandez is level 4. Lion. Lion, will you? Would you? Could he? Lion can. So I might start on Lion. Alright, cool. More frames in the game. Good stuff. Alright, so we're okay on meat for a second. They hunted the turkeys. They hunted the turkeys. That is good. Captain's scanning away. Tomboy, look, do you just like... look, you found you a jacket. You got a not very good sheeple jacket. What more could you possibly need? I should just move the plasteel somewhere. But where do I put the plasteel? Maybe it can go in a pile right here, because I think it doesn't deteriorate. So maybe let's do that. Shouldn't need... How many stacks are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. 23 stacks. So, alright, this is going to be... So if I do a 5x5, that should store all of the plasteel for right now. Assuming we don't get more plasteel. Which could happen. So, let's clear that. Let's go raw resources. Plasteel. Alright, y'all just go and throw the plasteel in a big old pile over there. Because it, won't deteriorate from being outside. So it can just sit here, much as the steel yard and the stone block yard are kind of good where they're at. The plasteel can also go in its own designated spot. Quest expires. Which one? Elk's Mechs. Elk, Chief of the Red Dove Combat, is making a request. Right. Mechanoid Cluster. Right. Centipede, Scyther, Droner, Gloomlights. Slugger Turrets. We can get a Persona Core out of it. But I don't really feel the need to do that. Because I'm thinking that I might go for the entertaining the High Stellarch finish to this particular colony. So, yeah, you know what, Elk? We are good on that. Research finished. Neuroscience. Okie doke. So the next thing that I want you to work on is... Let's mess with let's mess with transport pods, because I got some plans right there. And Tomboy, you really could do with like a shirt and whatever. So, what do we got the most of on textiles? We've got a lot of plain leather. We've also got a lot of pigskin. We've also got a lot of heavy fur. So let's go ahead and make a button-down shirt out of plain leather. Good enough. So we'll take one of those for Milady. And I guess if we allow those pants, then she might be able to also put on some pants. Like, will she fight, though? That's what I need to know. Will she fight? She can kind of have a dust-up, but she really can't do much by way of shooting. So I'm thinking maybe she gets the chain shotgun. Whenever you're done with your chess game, go get your chain shotgun. And then maybe like maybe just a knife as a sidearm to defend yourself with. Then there's this excellent quality plasma sword. Oh, it has a title. Hostility. This weapon is engraved with an artwork of a solitary dragon. The work is shaded in hues of orange and orange. As funny as that is, that's kind of cool because it's like a flaming sword that's like engraved with a dragon, and maybe we are just gonna have Lion forget about his steel sword, and then whenever he's done making that shirt, I will have him go and pick up that plasma sword. He will be the inheritor of the dragon blade. That has got to be one of the lamest things I have ever said. I was gonna say ever said on camera, but like maybe just ever. So I guess you can like put the steel longsword back. Yeah, put that up. That can stay in there. We got some good spears and we got some normal spears. Tomboy just ripped one. Mick, why are you jealous of Jet's bedroom? There's not really too much I can do about that. I wish there was. I wish I could make you happier. But like Jet has to have that bedroom. Like it's a requirement fitting of her station. Like y'all need to be understanding of that fact. But I guess that just ain't how she works. Alright, Tomboy is coming for that shirt. Cool, have a shirt. Let's also make you a flak vest. Flak vests require 30 cloth, 60 steel, and a component. Good enough. Do I have the cloth for that? Should have the cloth for that. I might not have the cloth for that. Oh, I don't have the cloth for that. Oh, no, wait, yeah, I do. It's just over here, waiting to be made into medicine. Alright, cool. I definitely have the steel for that. That is not a concern. How am I doing for components? 17? So, fab inch. Let's say make components until you have... I've actually decided on like 30 is pretty reasonable. So go ahead and whoever wants to craft... Who's my craftist? Oh yeah, right. Tomboy's work. Wardening, yeah, sure, you can warden if you want. You're better at it than Jackson, so Jackson, you don't need to warden no more. You're actually better than the captain at that. Alright, you go 2, you go 3. Done. So... plants, you can do plants. Which means I will take Jackson down a notch. Oh, he's already on 3. Mick is on 12. Alright, that's probably fine. You can plant cut to your heart's content. Smithing, like, I have people for this, so just don't touch stuff. Art. I mean, it's very rare I'm going to have any art to be made. Beneco. I would rather you don't be crafting either. Alright. This is looking good. I wonder if I could get fishing. I wonder if I could fish in that pond right there. Like, there is kind of, like, deep water and a little bit of shallow water. Do you think there's 25 tiles in that? I think there probably is. I might be able to set up a fishing zone. Maybe get some people out fishing. Who's good for fishing? Sillard is, but he is just always busy. Alright, whatever. If I end up in, like, a bad situation for the meats, like, what I refer to as the reverse Arby's, where I don't got the meats, then, at that point, I can see about setting somebody to fish. 5th of December. How long have I got until my terrain affordance becomes more reasonable? So it's still winter, and then once it turns spring, there will be a couple of days before all the snow. So, like, 6 more days. Alright, I'm gonna tempt fate and say I can probably go 6 more days without wiping the entire colony because of some rampaging mental break. Oh, stop. We were gonna eat that. It's alright though, mate. We've got some stuff. So the good weird thing that I figured out with stockpiling rice and potatoes, right? They keep for like 30 days. Completely unrefrigerated. But the times that you need them the most to have your stockpile is whenever it's not growing. And when it's not growing, if it's in a completely like non-temperature control room, then when it's freezing outside, it freezes in here, freezes all this, and keeps it. So it actually lasts longest when you need it most, and that works out pretty well. A 40-year-old tool mechanic named Vola, and that's what I'm going with. I'm going with Vola, is calling from nearby. He admits he profaned a peaceful ritual between the rogue terrorists and Zine Confederacy. Now they're both chasing him. He begs for safety and offers to join you at Wentworth. If you accept Vola, both the rogue terrorists and Zine Confederacy will raid you in 3 days. He's too frantic to offer more information, but is a mechanic. Which implies crafting? Expires in 7 hours, and we'd have to fight off 2 raids, and then we'd have to put up another dude. So, Tomboy got some lovin'. 60-year-old lady. 54-year-old man. You know what? If you're still good for it, get after it. So... we have got mad loads of money, though. But I could have more money. I could achieve the having of more money by the selling of more drugs. Because we got a lot of drugs. Dude, I'm so happy with Jackson in his little Eltex robe. He, like, looks pretty cool. He's kind of a cool guy. Not gonna lie. Tomboy. Alright. Lion's making you a flak vest. Let's have him make you a flak helmet. I'll use up 10 of our copious quantity of plasteel. My colony wealth is probably just taken a violent spike. Okie doke. That's gonna start getting Larry. Oh, we got some uranium underground. Also nice. And we've got Trumbos. 3 of the buggers. Right on. Quick, somebody get a taming inspiration. We could have a pet Frumbo. That'd be pretty solid, wouldn't it? People will come at us and they'll be like, oh, we're gonna go raid those Wentworth nerds. Ha! Thrumbo. Stab. Stomp. Jump. I'd be pretty alright with it. That's gonna bug me. You don't need to be rearmed. You're on classic mode. Behave yourself. Alright. So I think that's gonna do it for now. But next episode, we're gonna start making waves. But until then, I've been Cade. This has been Rimworld. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next time.